Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the DudeCast PodQuest.
18 people just clicked off of that episode.
yeah, they're like, none of this shit. I need to make sure you're not bleeding through my headphones again.
I hope I'm not bleeding.
I don't know if anybody.
I'm not aware.
Are you bleeding? Are you okay? Welcome back.
Thanks, man. Oh,
DudeCast PodQuest. Yeah. Well, you too. I mean, yeah, welcome.
I'm an admin on the Discord. It's so nice.
Yeah, I just made him an admin on Discord. So he finally has full. I don't know how I was the one that ended up controlling
all the Discord
stuff, except for the actual DudeQuest Discord. Everything else, I am the master of Dude.
I am the
master of Discord.
I'm the master of Discord. Jesus, Captain Discord.
Captain Discord. Yeah, so it's weird, like doing this. Only a week after the last one.
Yeah, normally these are bi-weekly.
Yeah, well, they're bi-weekly, and like we just kind of recorded randomly. We were like, we had a night that we were both free or something, late into the night. No,
it was like, late, hey, especially for you.
I'm gonna come. Yeah,
you were always kind of dragging by the end of that.
Yeah, well, I was opening every morning. I was exhausted.
And I was closing.
Now we have a sort of consistent schedule. Well, we try to at least. Yeah, we were supposed to today, but
I'm sorry. I slept late, and then it went downhill from there. It was.
Yeah, I understand.
I woke up, slapped that alarm, 12:30.
Oh no!
SpongeBob
cheese grater. Yeah, the Squidward, the meme. Yeah. So yeah, we're getting used to consistent schedules and whatnot. So hopefully that'll be a good thing. So we're trying to do this every week now. Yeah. Just kind of because it's
in a way we're back. We're like 33% back right now, and
33%.
Soon, once we start streaming, which is coming soon, and then editing videos and making and just doing little things, I think we'll be back. We'll be back in a different way.
Last time we left and came back, it was all at once, and now it's we left, and now it's we left almost for the purpose of trying to
we were trying to get ahead
strong like that. Yeah, and then of course, right after we did that, it just got gutted again.
Well, even last time, we got to this point where I think we took what was it, a month and a half or even 2 months off, and there was nothing for that first 20 days. We didn't get together, we didn't record, and I think if we did record, it didn't work. So I don't know. The human condition is just kind of I mean, if it's not going to be perfect, I'm not going to do it. If it's not going to all come together at the same time, I'm not going to do it. Yeah. But it almost stopped us from coming back last time. So I feel like this is good that we're coming back in little bits.
Yeah. Well, we want it bad enough.
Yeah. I don't want it to, I don't want to wait another 2 months to come back.
Oh, God, no.
For the sake of having full weekly schedules, I'd rather just start coming back a little bit at a time.
Exactly. I just want something to be happening because, especially since I've been mostly at home, I feel like without something to work on like that, I just start to go insane. So
absolutely.
So this has been helpful for that,
dude. I hate to admit it, but the only thing keeping me sane the last 2 months has been Call of Duty, and I never thought I'd hear myself say that because I hated COD, but I just enjoyed it.
Yesterday and today, I have gone through one of those periods of where no game is has been super entertaining to me.
That's what I was in,
and I hate it because there's so many games that I have that I want to play, and I'm just I really want to play. I downloaded the demo for the Crystal Chronicles remaster, the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles remaster.
Hell yeah, I remember you
that was
one
of my favorite GameCube games. So when I saw that was announced, I was like, yas.
Yas.
But I'm trying not to drop money on games, especially when I have games to play. And so that's been difficult. I downloaded the demo of it, the light version as they call it, where you can do the first few levels. Yeah, right. And now that's the only game I want to play. But I'm not spending money, so it's just everything else just doesn't hold up right now. Yeah, so we're talking about video games.
What were we talking about?
Video games.
Video games, yes.
And how badly I want to play Crystal Chronicles.
I was saying anything that I threw depth charges into and like I felt any kind of reward or like I was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this game. I don't care if it was $100. I'll fucking buy it because I need something.
I'm kind of that way too
to cope with this shit.
I feel like it's really like, what's the word? I don't know. Like almost just selfish and like self-serving and almost kind of petty in a way. I don't think those are the words I'm looking for, but like, it's like when I was
about to say those are heavy.
Yeah. Right.
Heavy terms.
Yeah. When I get like really into a game, it's like the only thing. And it's just like, especially if I don't have it or something.
That's what I want.
Yeah. And it's just, but I hate it because it's like, if I don't get that game within that time frame of where I'm like really into it, or like when I'm really thinking maybe I haven't played it yet, or it's just a game that I like really want to try or something, and like nothing else seems like it's fun. But if I wait too long, and if I'm like, you know what, I'll be responsible, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna save up, or I'm just gonna like, you know, make sure I have the disposable income. Yeah. My words right now. Make sure I have the income, the disposable income to like spend on a game or something. And then if I wait too long and I get it, it's like that game just like isn't fun anymore, or like it isn't what I want it to be, where it would have been in that moment. Like you need it, and you need it now. And when that mood hits, you need it. I hate that because I don't. That's just like, I don't know.
That's what advertising is, bro.
The instant gratification of it. I don't want to succumb to the need of instant gratification, but it's just like sometimes with games, it's like I need it then, and if I don't, then that kind of.
That's why I haven't played Sword or Shield, dude. That's literally why. Like I was like, I need this, and then I missed it, and now I'm like, I don't need it. It's fine.
For a long time, like the main reason I wanted to switch was to get Dragon Quest. And now I have Dragon Quest, and I mean it's phenomenal. Like I've played a little bit, and it was great. But like I got it at a time where I just started playing Warcraft, and I just started playing something else. And I think I was playing Call of Duty, which, you know, we've already talked about that.
It takes a lot of time. It's
a long game.
So
I kind of intentionally set aside Dragon Quest because I was so into the other things, and I'm like, I've wanted this for so long, like literally years. It was like the reason I wanted to switch, and now I have it, and it's like I haven't really been playing on my Switch at all especially since now. Like when I first got it, like right when quarantine kind of started, that's like all I was.
Animal Crossing was
exactly
life,
yeah. Well, Animal Crossing was a perfect example of like I needed that game right then. Nothing else mattered, and then I got it, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is, and it was fantastic for like a month. But then after that month, I don't think I've touched it since. All my villagers are probably very upset with me right now. I'm almost
no Rold's still, bro. He doesn't care.
Well, that's good.
Rold's like, you do you, homie, and I'm like, I
don't deserve you, Rold. Yeah.
Tori's been playing Animal Crossing lately, and it's just so like I hear the sounds like the little from like the going on the plane ride, and I'm just like, it's like, oh man, I really want to play that, and I turn it on, and I'm just like,
yeah. I mean, I'm almost scared to go back because I don't want to face the judgment of my village. Well, they're gonna make me like walk the plank or something.
And you deserve it, you asshole.
Maybe I should just.
Dude, there's so many updates. Like we don't know what's going on right now. Also, it kind of got to the point where like the game was really fun when you and all your boys or gals or your peeps were playing, and you could like trade recipes and stuff. But then when it got to the point where you like couldn't really get to the next level of like, I guess recipes, like you couldn't get to that. Like, oh, I really want to make this furniture set. I have to go online and find someone. Like, as cool as that is, like as community driven as it has become, and like some people love that. I don't like.
I'm not.
I like a game where I can get to that same level on my own by grinding. I'd rather grind than interact with human beings.
People you don't know. That was a wild little piece of time. That helped me a lot because that's when quarantine was when that anxiety was really bad. We were playing Animal Crossing, and like every day it seemed like another person that like was a friend of a friend of a friend would like join the text group.
Drop in. And there were like 13 people in there,
and everybody was like interacting. People I've never like met really before, or people I'd never really talked to in person that like knew friends.
Yo, my turnip 600 bones.
And they're like, yo, come to my island. Yes. Like, and I was like, I need that shirt. those shoes,
bruh.
So yeah,
I gotta get that waifu shirt.
In that sense, that was a wonderful time, and kind of the beauty of video games with that community building and stuff, which is really cool.
It came out the perfect time.
Exactly. Yeah, I do miss that.
Except for the fact that friends who wanted in, like we had so many people trying to play with us that like people were like, I'm gonna go buy a Switch and hang out with all my friends. That was also the time that the Switches kind of like completely got murked. Like they're still not in stores in some places. And so Tim, the roommate Tim, not you, dumb bitch. I didn't mean that. You're beautiful. He's been trying to get a Switch for months. And then like $600. I'm like, bruh.
Just tell him to get a light.
No, I wouldn't wish that. I wouldn't wish a light upon anyone. If you use a Switch Lite, that's cool. You do you. I'd rather spend the extra money and get that. I play on the TV a lot, especially with games like Skyward Sword, dude.
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword. Sorry.
Breath of the Wild.
I know a guy. No, I don't. Breath of the Wild, dude. That is a completely different immersive experience.
Different. I think. I really haven't been playing anything on like at least my Switch on the big screen. I've been playing like everything handheld.
I don't know, man. Like even the scoring for games like Hollow Knight, like they sound cool and they sound great and crispy on your Switch. Plug that bitch into a TV, bro. I mean, so good.
I was playing Hollow Knight on my PlayStation, so I know.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, you do know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm about to buy some gaming headphones because I've been using these raggedy old Audio Technicas. For those who can see, maybe you can see how torn to shit that is. Look at that. Dude, these are from like 2012, bro. These are like $80. Now they're poo-poo. Yeah.
But
I'm about to order some $100 ones. Ooh. Because these hurt, dude. Like, I play games for like an hour, and I'm like, ouchies. So I'm about to order some, and they're wireless Bluetooth. Not Bluetooth, but that's like wireless specifically for that. And you can plug it into a Switch. So you have wireless headphones with a mic that comes off, so it's not a pain in the ass. And put it in a Switch. I'm like, bro, that sounds amazing.
Nice. Yeah, I'm stuck with these for now. Again, money.
I just got some unemployment yesterday. I was like, darn tootin', bro.
Lucky bastard.
Like, shoot. I don't understand it. It's a week late. And I went to...
I was scared when I was getting unemployment. Like, especially when that first, like, extra bit came in. What?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I think I called Buffalo on you.
Did you? Oh. Son of a
bit. Chug, chug, chug. You're so damn beautiful when you chug, chug. That's
I feel like you could see my teeth just like...
eat. Sorry. Random, for those who don't know, we play a game called Buffalo. If you catch your homie drinking with his right hand, you call Buffalo, he has to chug it. That's the most basic rule. It gets more complicated. If you want to hear more, let us know in the comments.
The only reason I'm... The only reason I'm using my right hand is because this is in the way of my left hand. I mean, I can reach it, but like, it's inconvenient. And I'm like, if I'm drinking, I'm going to have to like... So it's going to end up over here anyway.
Just completely turns away from the microphone, like across the room.
I need privacy when I drink my beverages.
Can't see my.
And it's also because I haven't been around you. I'm rusty, so I didn't even think about that. Actually, I did think about that. Part of me when I moved it over here, part of me was like,
you were afraid.
I was like, he wouldn't do that.
I remember Tim sent me a picture from like on his 21st birthday at Chili's with his parents way back when, and he like sent me a picture of like with his left hand
Tim, by the way,
holding the camera and his right hand with the beer in his lips, and I was like, I know this homie. I know he's sending me a picture with this beer still in his hand. Like, I know he's gonna do it. I know he's gonna be like, no, he's not gonna put the beer down and then finish the text message. He's gonna be like, no, I'm taking this first. And I was like, Buffalo? And then he sent me a picture of him drinking with the finger up in the air and chugging it. His mom almost had a fucking panic attack. She's very religious, was not okay with him ordering the beer in the first place, and then had to chug said beer.
Props to him for that loyalty. I have a hair stuck in my beard.
Absolutely.
That was weird. Props to him
you for... You have a hair in your hair?
Yeah, I had like one of these long hairs like threaded through my beard, and I saw when I spoke, it was like moving around in front of me. No, but props to him for committing to it, even in that scenario.
Loyalty. Like, you got that homie that you hit with the eyes and he doesn't lay down, and you're like unloyal. You can't trust those guys, dude. If they don't lay down, they're not really your homies.
They're not the homies.
If they're in the middle of the traffic and they don't lay down, they're not your homies. Can't trust.
Yeah, that's another game for anybody. For anybody who's not aware, we haven't talked about that before. Similar to Buffalo's.
We don't normally do videos with ourselves in them,
true.
so there's not really reasons to show. I think we've discussed Buffalo before.
Maybe.
I feel like we have. It's not that uncommon of a game.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like,
That's not like our only game. I've definitely heard of a lot of people. In fact, somebody
that
brought
Smirnoff Ice game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I ran into some dudes at Walmart one time buying ice. So they looked at me and I looked at them. They were like, iced. And I was like, yeah. They're like, true.
True.
I could tell they were picking out that Pete's Bellini. I was like, someone's going to die tonight. They're going to hit someone hard. We play Easter egg hunts with Smirnoff Ices in the house. It's disgusting. Yeah. I love it.
Blech. Got that green apple. I will never forget when I walked outside and it was somehow wedged into my car door handle. Like that shouldn't even been physically possible that it would stay like that. And I just turned around to go around the car and there it is. I was like, fuck. Dude, awful.
I duct taped one under that guy's toilet seat. I lifted big ass grape Smirnoff Ice. Ooh.
It was like the blue duct tape too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like some obnoxious that you just go to take a shit in the middle of the night, open up your toilet seat, you got a duct tape, Smirnoff Ice.
Can you imagine you open it and it like that's the moment that the tape fails and just like falls into the toilet? Would you?
Dude, I'll be real. I'll straight up pour that shit out.
Oh, okay, I was about to ask. Well, would you make him drink it?
Oh no. I'd get him a different one. I'd be like, fair. You know what? Throw that one away. Here, drink this one.
We can sacrifice that one for the novelty.
For the homies. Yeah. I've said homies a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh god, the sheer like,
just
the sheer
that internal battle at like 3 a.m. with yourself. Like, do I
commit? Am I loyal? Why am I even considering this?
Yeah, right. Why is this a struggle? Of course I'm going to drink it.
Just throws.
I've been interrupting you this entire time. I'm so sorry.
Throws head into toilet.
Yeah, like Bob's for apples. Grab Smirnoff
Bob's
Ice
for green apple ice. Yeah, hard pass. I would straight up lie to you. I'm not gonna. I can't lie about lying. There are some things that I cannot commit to. Huh? Oh, thank you. Right, feels good, man.
Sorry, I keep distracting you.
I guess to change subjects. I've been on a kind of a struggle to land on any consistent music lately.
Okay.
Maybe you can. What have you been listening to? Because Dude, I've been all over the place.
I'll be real with you. I've been kind of like stuck in this. I mean, it's not a bad place to be stuck in. But I've been like listening to nothing but bands like Hey Laker, Bon Iver, Novo Amor, Shihei Takayama,
ambient folk,
Marty. Essentially ambient folk
and like, ambient music.
Yeah,
I've been
and it's really good.
Yeah, I've been there a little bit, but I have like the same ambient music playlist, which. That I use when I like read or sleep or something. I guess I don't do it as much when I sleep now, but well I do, but I still have my iPod, my old classic iPod that only works.
The one I gave you.
That only works on the iHome that you also gave me. No, actually no, that's not the one you gave me.
No, it should.
That's my original one. The reason you gave me the other one was because mine started the headphone jack started messing up.
Gotcha. It only works on the iHome.
It only works on the iHome. Yeah, so I've been using that to like I have a hammock playlist that I sleep with now, but
hammock is that's some good stuff.
But yeah, no, I have the same like ambient playlist that it's only like 10 songs. Granted, they're like long songs, but usually I listen to long songs. Strong
long songs.
When are we bringing Strong back? We need to bring Strong back. I miss Oblivion.
Oh, he'll be back.
I've actually been tempted to play Oblivion. I don't have the Xbox though, so can't do that.
I have the Xbox.
But yeah, no, I've been listening to like the same ambient playlist, which I listen to a lot of ambient music, yes, but I always hate getting the Spotify like wrapped at the end of the year, and it's like your top artist, and it's like just the ambient artist, and I'm like,
dude,
that's no fun.
It was like 2017 or 18 where at the end of the year, my Wrapped was like, you listen to This Will Destroy You for over 1,500 hours. Because I just like every night
that wasn't conscious.
It goes for like 8 hours. So like, and then I listen to it like in the shot, like regardless, it's just like, that's 8 hours a day, 300 fucking days. And I'm like, sorry. I like messaged them on Instagram, was like, y'all, I made up a 30 damn plays this year.
Me alone. Like, I single-handedly.
I like our band gets 1,000 hours and you're like, holy shit. And it's like one homie. Just
makes.
He's like, yeah, I just kind of forgot I left it on.
Why haven't we been doing that with our music? Yeah. Hard to sleep to. Oh, my hair's doing the beard thing. Wearing on me? Yeah. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. The Rural Oaks.
Rural Oaks.
So we're in a band called Royal Oaks. And this is why I'm thinking of the Rural Oaks thing. We were like years and years ago, this freaking bar band from our hometown was like, hey, you guys gonna come out and play this Wednesday night at this bar you've never been to? And we were like, no. Thank you for the invitation, though. They're like, yeah. And then like we shared a studio, like a practice space with this band. We come in the next day and there's like a pack of flyers on the ground with our name on them. Like, I'm getting there. So except that instead of Royal, they put rural, like RURAL.
Yeah. Agriculture.
And I was like, is this a typo or have we been sharing this space with a band for almost a year now who doesn't actually know the name of our fucking band?
Rural Oaks.
It was funny. I was like, they put us on the flyer. Wait, no, they didn't. That's funny as shit. Right?
And it's like, and then when they're like, why didn't you show up? It's like, that's not us. Who? I don't.
Dude, that was such a funny day.
And the fact that we found it via like the flyer, it wasn't even like they contacted us or said a word about it. They were like, hey, you want to play the show? We're like, no. And then we see that and we're just like,
Suspicious. Like had they already made it?
Yeah.
Were they trying to bully?
They're just like, oh, okay.
Shit. Yeah. Put tape over it. Fuck. Excellent. Random. Also, while we're on the topic, while we're segued in, we can talk about the fact that we're writing a record right now. Kind of. We should be writing a record right now.
Kind of. We're not really writing a record. We have mostly tracked an EP.
An extended play.
Extended playlist.
You know? It's working.
Yeah, that's happening.
I feel like I've worked on that less than this.
True. I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, I mean,
granted, I grinded that out. Like I got most of it done. So it's just that at the point that it's at now, it's kind of like
Well, and quarantine didn't help that at all. See, the thing about this,
you'd think it would.
Yeah, right. It's different when you're like this type of content is vastly different than like making music or being in a band or anything. It's a completely different world and everything. This is a lot easier to do consistently, but music is not. It's not easy to do that with.
It's definitely a grind. It's a lot of discipline. So that I don't have very often.
We'll get that. We'll get that.
There's
eventually.
No like deadline.
Yeah.
That's the thing about music is like, just, write new music whenever you can. This is like, I need a video tomorrow.
Well, that's been the interesting because Good Fires, the other band that I'm in, we were really obviously, a lot of bands are still taking a hit with everything with with COVID and everything. Like the entertainment industry in general has really kind of had to adapt, but also a lot of it's kind of going to shit. But the other band I'm in, we are kind of taking an approach of, like, I'm still weird about getting together. And granted, one of the other guys was gone for like 2 months in our hometown and et cetera. He just had a kid, so like he's busy with that and then being out of town, et cetera. So we're actually taking like a completely different approach to like just making music in general, which has just been very interesting. And
he's been showing me a lot of that too.
Vastly different experience, but also like kind of cool. Like it's kind of making us change in ways that we didn't really think of before. So in a way, like, I mean, I guess depending on how it turns out, it could be for the worst, but but
it sounds good to me.
But
he's been showing me the demos.
Cool. I mean, it's been interesting, and it's just a way to kind of break out of it. But that's just been an interesting thing that, like, I guess in a way has been a positive because of all this, like that we wouldn't have explored. Mm-hmm. And again, this is this conversation can kind of go either way because, maybe it won't turn out that great, but it's kind of been good so far. And especially if it's
fine.
music, if we put out songs that like people enjoy more than our old stuff, then yes, it's great.
Yeah.
But if it's kind of just like, I like the old.
Hey, it's all about if you guys enjoy it. It's all about,
and we have been, and I think that's been a very unique experience. And not that we did enjoy it before, but it's just, I think we were kind of really disheartened by the fact that we couldn't really get together. And like, we're a band that has very much thrived in just like getting together and kind of cranking out songs, just jamming together and kind of going. And this has made us be like, okay, like, granted, Lane's still doing a lot of it because he's the one that's, you know, he plays guitar, does all the production
You're
stuff.
the committal mastermind.
Yeah, so you know, he's doing a lot of that, but it's just been an experience. It's been interesting. But I've enjoyed it.
I'm stoked to hear it.
Same. I
remember Avery was getting kind of frustrated. Avery, he just moved out. He was my roommate. He's Tim's bassist in Good Fires. Yeah, that's just to clarify.
Yeah.
But yeah, Avery was kind of really, really flustered with it. I know you were dealing with it, but at least like you have the ability to like sit down and kind of like you can play some keys. Yeah. You've got recording
and
equipment.
I've been making music.
Avery
on my
does
own
not
for just random other things.
Yeah.
I mean, I've made songs for like this, and like most of the beats and stuff we try to use try to do most things in house. I like to do it that way.
Yeah, I do those punk rock intros. Chris, I need to make some
Chris
more,
does
dude.
The punk rock stuff, all the rock stuff, and I do any of the beat stuff. So
I need to make some more, dude. Especially for the Twitch, just like a little like
We've
like
had a lot of fun with that.
anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh God, I need to work. I need to do things.
Right? It's frustrating, and I've kind of been trying to find ways to be more productive in that regard. And again, I feel like we're repeating ourselves from the last podcast, but I'm really trying to delve into all these avenues while I have time, and while I'm not doing anything else, and trying to do like film stuff or just content in general. I think I've done more music stuff in the last like couple months at like in a short period of time than I have in a long time, and all I have is GarageBand, which is kind of a weird.
That sounds like gives me anxiety listening.
It's not
to
that okay.
use
Sorry, I have
GarageBand,
and
it's pretty bad. I have it as well. I understand.
I have GarageBand, and I've been using Splice a lot, so that's kind of the equalizer. That's what's kind of made me, do this. But I don't have like a MIDI keyboard, so like any MIDI things and tracking and stuff that I do, I'm totally moving my camera.
You can plug them in,
huh?
You can plop them in. Don't you have? Oh no, you're using a different computer. Okay, that's right. I was like,
I have.
Right,
I have like you can in GarageBand and any software like that. You can use your keyboard, like your actual like typing keyboard to do things. It just sucks because you have like a single octave. So if you want to do anything outside of that octave, you have to do weird shit with it. So that's been inconvenient, but I mean, honestly, it's worked out fine. I mean, I think using like samples and stuff, especially from Splice, is like it kind of inspires you to do other things. And I have been I have been practicing piano as well, so that's been progressing.
Yeah, you told me about that near the beginning of quarantine.
Yeah, okay, so
you were doing
I was
that
trying to learn how to play
that Final Fantasy intro,
choose
right?
Anakin from Final Fantasy X. That's one of my favorite games in the world, and I have always wanted to play that. And I've made some decent progress with it. I play it just about every day. I actually haven't today. I probably should do it. In fact, you know what? Later, I'm gonna go do it.
Play it for us right now.
No, it's too far away.
No,
you
balls.
won't even be able to hear it.
That's not true.
It's too far away. No, I'm not gonna do it.
No, I won't.
I'll make a.
It's right next to him. Guys, he can literally touch the keyboard with his hand where he's sitting right now.
I can't. I would turn the camera to show you how far away it is from, but that I'm using my webcam, so that won't. I keep moving and knocking into my desk. Sorry.
Yeah, I keep like shaking my foot and it keeps like whacking my desk and my camera like.
And it's messing. And
I'm like, okay,
the mic too. It's moving around a lot.
Oh no. Man, I'm proud of you. That's awesome that you've been that you were or are. It's
kind of been a good outlet. I'm trying to learn a song.
I haven't touched a fucking guitar. I have not touched a guitar.
I'm trying to learn how to play a song from Eternal Sunshine next that I've always enjoyed.
That's awesome.
Which I kind of.
Ooh, I hope it's the one that I think it is.
The one that I used to try to play.
Yeah, that's such a pretty song, dude.
I'm trying to actually learn how to like play it, not just like
the whole score.
Oh my god, favorite movie and movie score ever.
Yeah, it's
hands down
flawless.
Yeah, wonderful,
incredible
film.
production. Yeah. Highly recommend if you've never seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Definitely give it a go. It's gonna make you sad though. It's gonna hurt.
I mean, I feel like
it's a good hurt.
I feel like any compelling movie I feel like has to hurt you.
Any movies you've been watching lately?
No, not really. I actually I haven't watched a decent movie, or not a decent. I haven't really watched a movie in a long time. I think the last thing I watched was watching Lord of the Rings with Austin. Finally,
that sounds incredible.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was wonderful, but that was also like before quarantine. I haven't really watched a movie since then. I've been really hankering to watch a Miyazaki film.
Really? Yeah. Ghibli I want to watch Castle in the Sky next. I mean, I already have watched it. It's just that's my favorite. I want to watch it again.
I have access to that currently, or I absolutely would.
I think I do. I might let you borrow. I think I have it.
I've
got like 2 or 3.
I have Totoro and Mononoke, which are my favorite.
Castle for Totoro.
I've been trying to show Austin that, so I feel like
okay, we'll watch it first, and then
so we might.
I want to watch Castle in the Sky.
I have been. She's been really into Ozark lately. Have you ever watched Ozark?
Ozark's amazing, and it's filmed here, and it's beautiful. But goddamn, it stresses me out. I can't do it. Like Narcos.
Yeah.
No, I'm like
that's been my issue. Is I've been kind of watching it like passively, like I'm like doing something while she's watching it. So like I know what's going on. In fact, I think she's watching it like as we speak. But yeah, no. That there was one night. I think it was like the end of season 1. I tried to go to like sleep that night, and like I was kind of for the most part, over a lot of the anxiety stuff, and that like I could not. It's not even like anything that I haven't seen before. Like it's not like I've never watched like stressful things like that. I actually haven't finished Breaking Bad, but I think I pretty much
I think that's a little different though.
Yeah, but
it's similar, but not.
Well, I mean, it's that definitely is a show that stressed me the fuck out, but no, it's been like that. It's been just like one of those really stressful, like anxiety inducing shows. So I haven't really been into it as much. I've never until recently, I've not reacted that strongly to a lot of like movies and shows and things. So that's been weird. That's probably why I haven't watched movies lately, is because it just stresses me out. Yeah, like I feel like any of these movies that I used to be able to like, because there was a time where I was like trying to find the movies that would make me feel like not scared or anything, but just like the ones that would hit those emotional chords like pretty hard, and like kind of the depths of human emotion and shit, which sounds kind of sadistic at this point, masochistic, but yeah, now I can't do that as much. I have been watching a lot of food travel television.
Hell yeah, that's fun. Just straight nothing but Guy Fieri. You make it sound so beautiful. You're honestly, like it's just drives and dives or whatever.
I got really into it because of it was like the anniversary of Anthony Bourdain's death or something. And I realized I had always seen him around, but I never really like paid attention to much of his stuff. So I went and watched everything of his that is on Netflix, and like probably it was like moving. It was very compelling to me, and I very much am inspired by him. But now, and actually, I really want to cook. Actually, it made me really want to cook and travel. So I've kind of...
You're just in there making your classic rice and beans with like a chef coat on. I mean, you're just like, I just felt inspired today.
Deadass.
Hot sauce, barbecue sauce, hot sauce, ranch. I'm like, you need to chill, bro. Continue.
I'd be lying if I said part of that wasn't happening, but no, that, and then I was watching David Chang's stuff. He's another chef that essentially kind of same type of thing. That was like a big Netflix special that he did. That was very similar in a way. And then
so weird to hear you watching. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
It's only those kinds of shows. Great. It's not like the competition cooking shows. I hate that shit.
You don't watch no Iron Damn Chef?
No, fuck that. No, I don't like game shows. I don't like shit like that. No.
He's like, your secret ingredient.
I'm more compelled by
plywood, and I'm like, what?
Get out, or we will kill you. No, I'm more compelled by like the history and culture of food and everything, and that's why I like those shows a lot more.
Yeah.
There's one that recently came out, and I cannot remember the actress or the woman's name or the name of the show, but I've seen a lot about it lately. I know she was like in an episode of one of Anthony Bourdain's shows, no, I think she was in David Chang's as well. Anyway. She was there, and like I know she's a prominent figure in this kind of thing, but I cannot remember her name. But I really want to watch that next, because it seems like it's very similar, but it also seems like it's very scathing, what I've heard. I think it's something about like Food of America or something, or America's in the name. And then she like kind of goes,
this is America.
Well, she kind of goes and like starts with like, here's an American restaurant or something. And then like she's like, anyway, America stole tacos or something, and just like rips into it. Like it's something like that. I'm probably really being ignorant about it, but I really want to watch it because I love shit like that. I love when people tear apart America.
I honestly do too. Yeah. I'm just like, rip it, destroy honestly, it, kill it.
I've
beat it over the head with a rock.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost control there for a second.
I understand. But yeah, no, food television has been a weird guilty pleasure lately. I started watching what's it called?
Yes.
It's another Netflix like chef show, but it's just like it's just all these
chops.
It's all these chefs these chefs that got like the Michelin star, like the really high prestigious award for their restaurants and stuff. And that's been like there was a whole season in French, and I watched like the whole thing about all these people in France, and I was like, this is great.
Did it have subtitles?
Yeah. No.
Okay, I was like, I mean, I know you took a few years of French, but I don't think you got that shit stuck,
I don't remember any of it.
Tim's like, oui? Oui?
Yes. But no, it's been inspiring, and also just the necessity of having to cook. Well, trying to cook more at home, and also like Austin was incapacitated for these past few months, still kind of is, but made me, I had to be the one to do all that stuff and everything, where we usually would just like switch back and forth. So I'm thankful for that because it's made me better. I'm not completely useless in a kitchen, but I'm also not great. So
if I can't put barbecue sauce on it, though, it don't work.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a steep incline. Still love barbecue sauce. Still will put barbecue sauce in just about anything I can. But so yeah, that's been nice.
The girlfriend has been watching nothing but. Sorry, actually, girlfriend in general watches nothing but like thrillers and like just not like scary. What am I thinking of? Action movies? Oh. Yeah, action movies. So like she's always like, let's watch a movie, and I'm like, okay. I wanted to watch that one recently that came out. I think it's called The King. It's on Netflix. I want to say it's like what is it? It's not King Arthur. King Henry the Fifth or the Second? I can't remember. But it's a very dark, very like gray cinematic, just knight's armor shit. It looks great. And Robert Pattinson is in it. I don't know if he's the antagonist or if he's a bro of Henry the homie. Henry the homie. Did you watch? I haven't watched any of it because she won't watch it.
Why?
She's like, yeah, I want to watch that too, because she just would rather watch, like, recently she was like, all right, let's watch a movie. I was like, cool. She's like, what do you want to watch? And I like laid out like 3 different movies that I had seen trailers for. I was like, all, which arguably are all like that. Yeah. I want to say one's like The Kingdom or something. Yeah. Anyways, so she's like, or we watched The Meg. And I'm like, what's the fuck is The Meg? It's like a megalodon movie with what's that fucking guy's name? He's bald, metal as shit.
Vin Diesel?
He did that one movie. Vin Diesel.
No, it's The Rock.
Is it? No, it's not The Rock. Sure? But they're always together. I think it's Vin Diesel. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and which arguably was very funny, or not funny, but it was a movie. It was entertaining as it's supposed to be. It did exactly what it was supposed to, but it's just been like nothing but stand-up comedy and action movies with her, which has been funny and great. But I'm just kind of like,
that shit's more necessary. It's that mindless bullshit that is getting us through this.
I guess, but we have non-mindless bullshit. And I'm like, baby, can we please watch this? She's like, I really wanted to show you this action movie, and I was like, okay, I guess. The Meg. Also, first of all, I was really mad about that because when she texted me that. It's like The Meg, and I'm like, what the fuck is The Meg? I first thought it was going to be like a chick flick.
Sounds like it, yeah.
It sounds like a chick flick, which, is each his own. That's fine. But, like, no, it's like you could have just put it all caps, maybe spaces between the letters, just Megalodon. Yeah. I'd have been like, that sounds metal as fuck. Yeah,
The Meg.
But The Meg.
How often do they refer to it as The Meg?
I don't know, because I feel like that's one of those titles where, like, if you were telling someone, like, hey, you working on any movies right now? They're like, yeah, I got one called The Meg coming up. They're like, the what? The Meg. The Meg? With a G? They're like, yeah. Like, you shouldn't have to explain a title that long. If you say, I'm working on one called Megalodon, they're like, fuck, that sounds
I love dinosaurs.
Also, the cover was just, like, your classic, like, straight down, like, ocean with, like, a girl in a, like, on a floaty or something and, like, a big shark face. And I was like,
That's just Jaws.
It's literally Jaws. I mean, now I will admit there were some spooky scenes in that movie with a big ass shark. Now, like, it was good. It was funny. It was lit. Yeah. But yeah, there was that. What else we watched? We watched one the other night with oh my God, what's his name? He's beautiful. Who's Robin in the Batman movie? Batman 3. Fuck. Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And fuck, what's that other actor's name? Anyways, it's like a new movie on Netflix where like it's called like Project Power, I think.
Okay, I actually haven't heard of that.
It's a pretty cool action movie where they like take pills and like everyone has superpowers if they take the pill, and it's just like a big
just on Netflix
thing. I don't know. I think it's on Netflix. It's crazy.
So I've been kind of out of the loop with a lot of this stuff. So
same. And then she's like, "Let's watch this." And I'm like, "Okay."
Remember when we had a whole marathon of Jackie Chan movies?
Bro,
that was great. That was a great time.
I turned down. I think I was single at that time, and me and Tim were at work. And these two girls that worked with us were just like, "Hey, you guys want to come over for this pool party with all my friends?" And we were like, "No." They're like, "Why?" I'm like, "We gotta go watch Jackie Chan with the boys." And they like thought we were kidding. They like came back the next day. They're like, "Did you watch Jackie Chan?" We're like, "Yeah, we watched 3 movies." They're like, "Wait, you weren't kidding?" I'm like, "No, we dead ass said no to a pool party to go watch Jackie Chan with the boys." And Garrett broke my fucking futon that night.
Yeah, that was great.
Like front flipped over my foot, which arguably was beautiful.
I mean, worth it. Let's be honest.
Ass went through futon, bent my frame. I'm still mad about that futon, bro. It's like the 3rd one I bought too. Fuck y'all.
We went through so many futons. Yeah, those are good times. No, all the rush hours.
Golden days. We actually, dude, he's not gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Those movies are gold. Jackie Chan's a god.
Yeah.
God damn it, I love it. We actually, you and I think bought one of those DVDs from Walmart for like $5. It's like, it's some movie with Jackie Chan. He's like in a samurai suit, like doing this. And I found it the other day, and it still has like the wrapping on it. So we should watch that eventually.
Yeah, we watched a bunch of random movies that I didn't even know he was in.
Isn't he in like Around the World in like 80 Days?
Yeah,
or something?
We watched that too.
God, I love that. Oh, I love him so much.
Just
anything with Jackie Chan.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Also, the old Jackie Chan animated show.
I used to watch that all the time when I was little. Yeah.
Same, dude. Yeah. It's like up there with Avatar and like all this. Oh, Avatar and Korra are both on Netflix
I need to watch Korra.
You need to. It's good.
I'm so mad that like we tracked down. We had to like track down those box sets for Avatar, and now it's just like on Netflix.
Yep.
That was like back when I was like trying to catch up on a bunch of anime, and like every time I would like go to these weird like sketchy ass websites. And
they're terrifying.
Yeah, and watched and finally keep up with all these anime, and then like literally as soon as I finished, they would like show up on a streaming site, and I'm like, Sword Art Online, Attack on Titan. I think the end.
Sword Art?
Yes,
Sword Art was on Netflix.
It was eventually.
No, it was on there at the beginning. That's where I watched it, isn't it? Yeah, I watched it on TV.
I don't know. I watched it before you because I'm pretty sure I was the one that convinced you to watch it.
I think that might be what it was.
I think
it came out on Netflix. That's why I watched it. Yeah.
And then
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was like that for me. I watched it.
I watched the entirety of
immediately it was on there.
Okay. Full Metal I think Brotherhood just got on Netflix. That was one of the only ones that like I watched it as it came on Netflix. Granted, I had seen it before, but actually no, I don't think I saw Brotherhood up until that point. I had always watched the original. Anyway,
which is the best.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, we'll go ahead and lay that down. Original Full Metal Alchemist anime is best.
Is king,
and you cannot tell me different. Brotherhood's fantastic. Still, like the top 2 places are still Full Metal and Brotherhood, but original is always anyway.
My dog.
But the last few episodes, for some reason, the last few episodes of Brotherhood were not there. Were not on Netflix. I had to go back to my sketchy ass website days to finish the end of Brotherhood. And I was so mad about it. But
that was like when I was trying to track down the last movie for the original series.
Yeah,
because like it ends with like
a cliffhanger. It's like
episode 52, and you're just like, what?
Yeah.
And there's like 2 movies on Netflix. I'm like, there they are, and I watched them. Like these aren't the ones. So, sorry, but
sorry. Sorry to get heated, but
I do that pretty frequently. Oh, we've gone down a rabbit hole, but it's good. Oh, hey, baby.
It's okay. Hey,
baby, I'm doing a podcast. No, shh. Can let everyone see you?
The clouds keep, like... I feel like the lighting in this room has just gone through various waves of...
Well, they can see you, kind of, so that's good.
I'm still here, I promise.
Here's my baby. Yeah. I got to go to work soon, so we got to wrap it up. Sadly,
just fucking quit, bro.
You think I won't?
Apparently not.
Yeah, you're right.
Priorities, man.
Dead ass. I was kind. All right, I'll be real. I was kind of considering it because this week they randomly gave me off like 5 days in a row, which is like absurd.
Yeah.
Like it's always hard for me to get one extra day off, and then they were like, "Here's 5," and I'm like, "What?" I guess I'm not mad. And then I was like, "Well, let's see how I do financially." Not working. And like I did all right. I definitely fell behind because no income, but it wasn't like as bad as I thought it was. And then, as I said earlier in the podcast, I didn't get any unemployment or partial unemployment this last week, which is when I normally get. I usually get on Fridays, and last Friday I did not get it when I was supposed to. So I was like, okay, asked the manager, hey, y'all still filing? They're like, I don't know, probably. And I was like, bitch, you are the manager.
How do you not know?
How do you not know? I was making a phone call if you don't know and fucking tell me. You need to tell me this is your job. But they didn't tell me. And again, I didn't get it. No one got it. Everyone at work was like, so I'm just supposed to be out here on the front lines making less than normal and also getting no unemployment?
Yes, sir.
Because that sounds so I did take the 5 days off. Didn't die. So I was like, okay, looking good. And then of course they hit me with like a decent little bit of unemployment this week, or like it hit me like 2 days ago, which was really random out of nowhere. It was like on a fucking Monday, and I was like, well, so I don't know. Honestly, I mean, if y'all think I'm taking advantage of the system, you're probably right, and I really don't care. But yeah, I know people are like, you're so bad taking them. I'm like, fuck
this
you.
This whole thing is fucked. I mean,
this whole country. If people take me, I'm gonna take my piece of the cake, baby. I mean,
like if
I'd rather be safe
like, cool. Like I don't know, like
yeah, I've never been offended. Old people take money from me all the time. I really don't care. Like, we keep your ass alive. You should be dead anyways. Like, shit, homie. Like, it's cool you made it to 90, but I paid for that. So, you're welcome. Sorry. Anyway, so that's another tangent.
Really. This went plummeted real quick.
I paid for that. That's how I do, man. I'm sorry. But anyways,
I'm spiraling.
My point was, I made a little extra money from unemployment. If they stop filing unemployment, I'll probably quit. Or I'll do something where it's like, because like I'm not making as much money as I was. Like as I said, like I'm a server. I usually make around $20 an hour. If I'm only making like $13 an hour, I'd rather go work somewhere where I don't have to serve. If I'm gonna make that,
nobody thinks it's weird that people are making more off of unemployment than they make in their normal lives, and no one thinks that there's something a little wrong with the system. I don't
like. People are so ignorant, but it's okay. Hey, I hope all of you out there are doing well, staying safe, having a good time at your house, and or safely having a good time wherever the fuck you is. Just be respectful of your homies and everyone else. Yeah, word. We're gonna come back a lot more soon. I think we're probably gonna do this weekly-ish.
Yeah, I'd like to.
No, I mean there might be if we
don't think there's any reason not to.
We have the time.
Unless people don't feel like listening to us, then cool. I mean, I understand.
Yeah. I'm going out of town on the 20th.
Oh my god!
But they have good Wi-Fi, so I could probably just do it there. I'll have to bring my mic set, which is fine. But
you could probably do it.
It'll look really aesthetic. I'll be like out in a cabin in the mountains. It'll look fucking good, assuming this webcam doesn't just get blown out as fuck.
I was gonna say you could probably even just use your phone if it really came down to it. But I guess if you're bringing your mic and everything, then you're gonna need your camera regardless.
Yeah, it's not. I'm bringing my computer. It's fine. It's all. It all fits in a nice little briefcase. It'll be fine. Yeah. So you guys be safe. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. If you're here, give them a test, Tim.
Test?
Give them something to comment. Give them something to comment if they made it this far.
Comment if you prefer original Full Metal Alchemist or Brotherhood, and we'll see how many people are wrong.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, a lot of you are simps.
Yeah, and if you,
but anyways.
and if you haven't seen either, watch them both. They're both very much worth your time.
Absolutely, my favorite anime would be OG Full Metal Alchemist.
Hands down.
Dude, always. Actually, I have the DVD set. I might watch that soon. So
I think it's.
Anyways, we're gonna keep rambling.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
No, they keep. It's like every time it's like it's on Netflix, and then I'm like, cool, it's time to watch it, and then they're like, I took it off Netflix. I'm like, damn it.
Or
and eventually I'm like, they put it on Netflix, but I don't feel like watching it.
Or if it's like the video game situation, it's like as soon as you have it, you don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
You know? God.
No, if I have it, I won't. I mean, I guess I do have it. All right, fuck DVDs. Like I love having the set. It's nice to have, but you know what I don't want to do? Change a fucking DVD every other time,
world problems,
and then like watch
man.
the
Good
scenes.
Lord.
Dude, I know, bro. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't
7,
you collect vinyl?
8. Yeah, I have like. First of all, fuck you. I have like 9 consoles at my house right now, and I'm not playing anything but my fucking COD.
Oh. Yeah. No, I feel
it's just
that.
like I am very spoiled. Yeah. And I do love. I moved a record player upstairs in the kitchen so I can bring a record up. Bop it.
You were just complaining about putting a DVD in a slot, but you were gonna physically take a record from downstairs to upstairs while you're doing things in the kitchen.
Listen, man,
for maybe 30 minutes.
Bro, that's the thing. That's what I mean. I'm not watching like it's not like this record is part of a 20 record set. I had to flip every 5 seconds. Though I do have a Sigur Rós record I wanted to listen to, and I straight up did not listen to it because it was 4 sides.
This is excessive.
I was like, you know what?
Nah.
No. It's like only 2 songs per side. I'm like,
yeah.
No.
I mean, I've started collecting like
No.
tapes, and cassettes and stuff, and that's the same deal. Actually, this computer is propped up on an old ass tape player that I've had
That's awesome.
that my brother got from like a pawn shop when I was like probably 10.
That's aesthetic.
Yeah. And it's been nice. I mean, I kind of love like because of like the whole beat culture stuff and going back to cassettes. It's not the most convenient or even best quality platform or vessel for music, but there's just something about it. I don't know. I'm into it.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, on that note, we'll go ahead and sign off. If you haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist, comment your favorite like Ghibli or Miyazaki movie. And if you haven't seen those,
if you haven't watched any of those,
treat yourself.
Watch them.
Treat yourself to either of these forms of media, artifacts, cultural artifacts.
Well, we'll see you guys next Monday. I'm not sure what day that is, or else I'd say it. But y'all take it easy. Peace.
Later.
Who says peace? Bye.
I'm not saying peace, but I'm showing peace. For anyone that cannot see, I am piecing. Oof.
So am I.
Totally what this is. Totally what's happening right now. Hey, bye. I really hope nothing crashed.